Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be another shopping our stash collaboration video. This is a video I do with my friends Elisabeth and Mercedes every month. This month we are shopping our stash for the color yellow. Now we have done yellow before, but we have not done a yellow. We've done champagne gold and we've done mustard yellow. So I have tried my best to exclude all of those shadows that I've swatched in those videos before. For the most part, I did that. And I'm left with this respectable stack right here, which is still quite a bit of yellow shades. I'm realizing that now more than ever because I'm trying to hit pan in one of them. There is a yellow shadow missing from this pile and I'm a little bit distraught, but it is my Huda Beauty palette in Coral Obsessions. I cannot find it anywhere. It is driving me insane. I've been tearing my house up and down looking for that palette. I mean, it's probably in the office. It's probably in one of the drawers and just, it's small and tiny and it probably is wedged in between other palettes. But I can't find it and it's driving me crazy. I'm sure it will turn up 5 minutes after I post this video on YouTube. That's the way my life works. When I finally completely abandon all hopes of finding something, it turns up. But I do have a yellow in that palette. It's beautiful yellow. I cannot swatch it for you today. Let's get on to the yellows I can swatch for you today. The first one we're going to talk about is this one right here. This is my Yes Please palette from ColourPop. It's the yellow I'm wearing today in my transition area. I am trying to hit pan on this shade. It's in my Pan in Every Palette project. And this is what it looks like right here. This is going to be a little bit of a spoiler, but there's not much to show. Just the tiniest of dips going on. It's a beautiful shade. I've been enjoying it, but I have to be in the mood for yellow, and that's something I've really discovered with the shade yellow. For the last 2 years, maybe 3 years, I've kind of been obsessed with pinks and purples. I don't know if you could tell by my hair, but pinks and purples are just what I want to wear basically 6 out of 7 days, and on the 7th day I usually feel like going with a bronzy neutral shade as like a palette cleanser, and then I'm ready to go back to pinks and purples. It's not that often that I've been craving yellow eyeshadow, even though when it became trendy a few years back, I wanted every yellow eyeshadow. I wanted all the yellow eyeshadows. And I bought quite a few, but I think I'm realizing that what I have is plenty and I don't need to buy any more. We'll see if I still feel that way by the end of this video. Next, I'm going to swatch the yellow in my Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette. Love it. Here's the yellow right here. It's called Honey Buns. I don't know if I've used it even once. I don't know if I've used this palette even once. I don't think so. I think Hazel swatched it, but I don't know if I've used it. This is just a little bit deeper than the yellow in the Yes Please, but when I swatch it, it doesn't look that much different. Next, I have my Lime Crime Plushies quad in Freshly Squeezed. This is a gorgeous quad, just gorgeous. And obviously, I'm going to swatch this one right here called Jackfruit. There it is right there. Next is my Too Faced Clover palette. Such a good palette. This is Hazel's favorite palette, by the way. I'm sure you can tell. And I'm going to swatch this one right here called Good Boy. There's Good Boy right there. It's a little bit more vibrant, but these all will do the same thing on the eye, won't they? That dog. Next is my Zulu palette from Juvia's Place. I have a shade here with no name on it. Saves me the trouble of trying to pronounce a name I probably can't, but it's this one right here. Right there. pretty bold. And I have my BH Cosmetics Eyes on the 60s palette. This was like a free gift with purchase from an order I placed at BH Cosmetics. I did not intentionally order this palette, but it's really come in handy during these shopping our stash videos. I can almost always find a color in this palette that we're doing. Here it is right here, and I'm going to swatch this very bright one right there. There's that one, definitely the brightest of the bunch so far. So far I've swatched 6 shades and all of them have been matte. The Coral Obsessions yellow would have also been a matte, so that would make 7 matte yellows that I have. The last shade is not a matte. It's from my Morphe 35E palette. This is a, well, at the time it was one of their most colorful palettes. Now I would say it's not, but it's still pretty colorful. And I'm going to swatch that yellow right there. Every time I look at this palette, I think of Chick Geek. I don't know if you guys know her. I'm pretty sure you do. We have a lot of the same friends and we run in the same circle, but she's the reason I bought this palette, and I think she's since decluttered hers, but she was posting eye looks on Instagram that were so amazing with this palette that I had to buy it. And I don't know if I've ever used it, which is ridiculous. There it is right there. It is a gorgeous golden yellow shade. It is beautiful. And that is it for my swatches of yellow eyeshadows. Counting the one that's not present today, I have 8 yellow eyeshadows, 7 of which are matte. That is plenty. I do not need to buy another yellow matte eyeshadow for a very, very, very long time. It'll be interesting to see how many uses it takes to hit pan on the one that I'm working on right now in the Yes Please palette, because I think it's gonna be, again, like the last ColourPop eyeshadow, about 60 something uses before I hit pan. And that's not even using the whole shadow up. That's just hitting pan. So I'm good on yellow. This was a fun color to shop my stash for. Let me know down below what color you'd like to see us do next, and we'll let you know if we've already done it or not, or if we decide to do that color for next month. I will have Elisabeth and Mercedes channels linked down below so that you can check out their shopping their stash videos for today and see what kind of yellows they have in their stash, what we have the same, what they have different. It's always fun. And I hope you subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.